welcome to the Tempo Storm Meta Snapshot breakdown for February 27, 2018. We received big news from Blizzard recently as the Year of the Raven was announced, and with it, new additions to the Hall of Fame. Excited as we are for the extensive meta change later in the season, HCT 2018 is still well underway, and the post-nerf Kobolds and Catacombs metagame still has much to offer the game's most innovative and daring players. As a result, Tier 1 has been shaken up since the last meta snapshot, and with a new season beginning, it's time we get right to breaking down the current meta for you. The deck to beat in the new season is Cubeblock. The Doomguard and Cube package along with Skull of the Minari allow the deck to be more proactive against players looking to counter Control Warlock, especially with board-centric mid-range decks such as Spiteful Summoner Priest. Dude Paladin has taken the latter by storm as the new favorite aggro deck of the meta. The deck's ability to replenish the board against most AoE-heavy decks has made it a popular choice for high legend players in the past week. Some have even begun to tech in a copy of Consecration for the mirror match, as well as for Shaman, Zulocks, and Secret Mages. The bottom of Tier 1 is inhabited by Murloc Paladin, Combo Priest, and Control Warlock, thanks to their sheer power level, as well as their ability to contest the top two decks. Notable mentions at the top of Tier 2 this week are Big Priest and Secret Mage, with the explosive powers of Barnes and Aluneth allowing both to counter the slower Warlock archetypes. While Big Priest finds a favorable matchup against Combo Dragon Priest, Secret Mage is able to counter Big Priest. In addition to Dude Paladin, we have another new deck making a rise in the tier list. Token Shaman has done particularly well in making a new name for itself in the post-nerf meta. Josuke 609 piloted a new take on the archetype to rank 18 Legend last season, cutting Primal Fin Totem and Thing from Below to fit in cards that can contest the board more proactively, such as Stonehill Defender and Dire Mole. It also features Master of Evolution to curve out a stronger early board and Volcano to contest the rise of board flooding decks. Though at Tier 3, we can expect the deck to rise in popularity in these first weeks of the season if decks like Murloc Paladin and Control Warlock are too heavily relied on. Though not a new deck to the meta, Zulock has seen a new innovation introduced by Frozen and Freshka with the addition of Unlicensed Apothecary. As a big early minion with Demon synergy, this card has made Zulock a sudden threat to the Cubeblock and Control Warlock archetypes, giving Zulock the ability to prey on decks who are actively mulliganing against the slower Warlock archetypes, as well as the slower Warlock decks themselves. Finally, Secret Mage has seen a recent addition of Mana Bind by Tyler, who took the new deck from Dumpster Legend to top 50. This gives the aggressive mage archetype more opportunities to throw off opponents as they try to play around Counterspell. As we mentioned earlier, a large part of Cubeblock's rise in the tier list can be owed to its versatility, especially being able to produce stronger answers against decks looking to counter Control Warlock. Priest is also still very much a part of the current ladder experience, so it makes sense that the Warlock list with Mountain Giants was still being used for the final Legend pushes of last season. Decks that Control Warlocks used to do well against have also fallen in favor, with Dude Paladin being one of the few aggro-oriented decks remaining. While Secret Mage will be your strongest deck against the popularity of Cubeblock, Murloc Paladin and Combo Priest remain serious threats against the aggressive mage archetype, and a large part of Dude Paladin's success can be owed to its favorable matchups against Murloc Paladin, Combo Priest, and Secret Mage. Our advice for countering the meta this week will come down to countering the fastest archetypes this early in the new season. With the new ladder system in place, players will be looking to secure the level floors at ranks 15, 10, and 5 as quickly as possible. For the more creative players, though lower in the tier lists, Miracle Rogue does really well against Dude Paladin, and has the same ability to high-roll large Van Cleefs as Big Priest has in drawing a turn 4 Barnes. In short, keep track of what decks you're running into, and use our meta snapshot guide linked below to find the best counters. Though winning games doesn't come down to matchup alone, it certainly helps in raising your win percentage as you climb the ladder this season. Despite how well established the meta is, some of the game's best players are finding strong results with the most unexpected decks. Galen received High Legend with Mill Rogue, while Purple has been experimenting with Control Jade Shaman archetype featuring Grumble and World Shaker. Also, as of writing this meta snapshot report, Tare was holding rank 4 Legend with a Quest Rogue build in the final hours of the season. We look forward to seeing what new wonders await us in the coming Year of the Raven as the developers host their Q&A on March 2nd at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can find the link in the description below and count on us being there too to see what the new year has in store for the ladder, the player base, and the meta. What decks have you been running into? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel as the Tempo Storm Meta Snapshot and YouTube teams continue to provide you the latest developments. Thanks for watching. Good luck and have fun!